Hello, and welcome to Brooklyn Badass Sagittarius Tarot. And babies, my beautiful Sagittarians, this is a spread about money and finance, okay? Now, I don't know about yous, but I think there's a lot of people out there who are really struggling. Maybe you're not struggling. If you're in a place of abundance, good for you, okay? Let's figure out what's going on. Thank God the economy's recovering, you know what I mean? That's a very nice thing, but I think for a lot of us that because for whatever reason we're struggling. Some of us are struggling, okay? So by the way, I have no interest in this, like I have no financial interest in this, but if you're struggling financially, check out the app Too Good To Go. You can get food at the last minute from different restaurants around you for like $3. It's fantastic. I just got loads of sushi yesterday. I got a little too much, actually. We've been eating sushi me and my kid been eating sushi nonstop since yesterday. Anyway, but it was like $12 or something. It was fantastic. $90 worth of stuff. Love it. Anyway, so that's a little tip there from Big Kim. I am Big Kim. This is obviously Brooklyn Badass Sagittarius Tarot. And we want you to do well, babies, okay? We're all Sagittarians all the time here. And, we need to stick together because we're the badasses of the zodiac. Anyway, thank you so much to the spirit guides and the angels and the celestial beings and, of course, the saints, including Miss Mona Lisa Vito. Look at her. She is the patron saint of this channel and of automotive expertise and leather and leopard print. Alts, okay? So let's have a look at the money situation for you. What's going on with you, Sagittarius? Are you having any problems? Are you like struggling, honey? You're not alone, babies, okay? Money is a very loaded topic, okay? Because even if you've got money now, but if you grew up with no money, that shit is tattooed. Do you know what I mean? In your mind. I don't know. Every time I use my card, because I went through when I was a lot younger, my cards just kept getting cut up. You know what I mean? And so whenever I use my bank card, like somewhere, I'm a little bit nervous, when it's going to say rejected or whatever else. It's a little bit ridiculous. So it just gets fucking stuck in there, okay? So let's see. Let's do two more, babies. Financial things for Sagittarius. Whoop. No, just two, please. Getting all this messed up here. I wouldn't mind that. Ace of Pentacles coming back out again. Two. Oh, okay. That is one. Okay. Let's look. Oh, hello. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. This is very interesting. Okay. We're going to need some clarifiers here, I think. Okay. I love the vice versa for clarifying. Okay, Sagittarius, let's have a look at this, okay? Now, can we see the cards? Yes. Okay. This is my financial challenge. Thanks so much, Miss Mona Lisa Vita, for putting this one in the challenge. Okay, but I know what to do with this. This is the financial strength. This is where will I find my abundance. Okay, now, okay, this is a bit of a challenging one, but let's go through this. Now, the financial challenge is this, okay? I think I understand what this is. This is... now we love the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Because, she's beautiful. She's you know what it is. This is what it's like to feel calm about the finances, like secure. Understand, right? You're getting the best out of your talents and your skills, your fruits. The chickens have come to roost. The fruits are on the trees. You're finally getting everything back from all of the time you've invested, the skills, everything else, okay? That's your financial challenge. So clearly something ain't matching up, okay? Let's get a little clarifier here because I feel like I want to see what this is. What's the challenge? Why isn't it matching up, okay? Why? Why isn't it matching up? Okay. There's no reversal, like there's no upside downs and vice versa. It's either like this is on the outside, this is on the inside, okay? So there's someone here. This is the Knight of Wands okay, this is someone, the challenge is this. Okay, I got it, babies. This is someone who is a bit, in and out, inconsistent, that's throwing you off, okay? They don't think things through a lot. Now, I know on the vice versa, it looks a lot more stable, but I'm telling you something, the Knight of Wands, they get you very excited about things, but then they can disappear just as fast as they did before, okay? So I think maybe there's someone that's challenged you, and maybe whether you've spent a lot of money on them, or whether they've cost you a lot of money, or they promised you something that was going to bring in some money and that didn't happen. Okay. And maybe you've spent a lot of time and resources trying to make up for that, or whatever else, okay? But this is someone who has drained your finances in one way or another. Could be a romantical person, could be a career person, or someone you're collaborating with, or maybe a family member, okay? But this is someone you got to watch out for, honey, because I can't possibly tell you to give people money or not give people money. That is your life. You know these people. I do not know these people. However, what I will say is this, that we have to watch out. Sagittarians are very generous. We have to watch out, just like letting people in and out of our lives that are causing all kinds of instability, okay? We don't need that. We don't deserve that, okay? And it's very difficult to get to a place of stability if we have somebody fucking us up, okay? Anyway, financial strengths. Well, this is interesting because, oh, you know what I'm getting here? Okay, so obviously we know the Nine of Swords is all about like staying up at night with the wrong thoughts. You're getting tortured by things maybe you did in the past, tortured by your situation, whatever else. This again is like this can be the financial instability. Maybe you're feeling alone. Maybe you're like, how the fuck am I going to pay my rent next month? I can't go on like this. You know, it can be all that stuff, right? However, the one word that I keep seeing in my head is resilience. So I don't know if you know what resilience is, but that's like no matter what gets thrown at you, you figure out a way to go through it, baby, right? So it's like, imagine on a road trip, if first the engine light comes on and you're like, oh, and you check it and you just realize that you were out of oil, so you put more oil in. Then you get a flat tire and then you have to fix that. And then, you know, maybe, I don't know, you know, your indicator stops working. So then you stop somewhere and you have to figure out how to fix that. And it's just like one thing after another. But the point is, no matter how many times something happens, you figure out a way around it, okay? And that is a very, very good skill to have. And I want to point something out to you, especially with the financial thing. I think with those of us who had a very difficult childhood, or, you know, we had to deal with being poor, okay? And you know, and that's, it can be a little bit poor, it can be fucking very seriously poor, okay? In part, I remember when I was young, we didn't have any money. I was very poor, and I remember one particular winter, I don't know if you got a story like this, Sagittarius, but my mother had to, because we had no heat, and so my mother, it was the winter, and she had to take a hair dryer and put the air on us while we got dressed for school because it was so cold. That was the only heat we had. Okay, so I understand what that's like. Now, I don't think it's very nice. I hate the fact that we live in a world where this happens. But one thing that I took from that, because I will always try and take something positive out of a negative situation, even if it's very difficult. But is that you do learn how to function with not needing a lot, okay? And you know, it does cause like problems in your mind because you sometimes you don't feel very safe. So that is not a good thing. But I think that like you get a resilience and resourcefulness that other people who never had to struggle don't get, right? So that when people who don't struggle, something bad happens, they fucking lose their goddamn minds, don't they? Because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to get around it. They don't know how to get over it. But people like us who had to deal with loads of shit like this go, oh, okay, been there, done that, you know, got the book, I don't know, wrote the book about it. That's the thing, right? So this is your strength, is that No matter what's thrown at you, babies, you figure out a way, and that is an incredibly seriously good skill to have. Okay, so revel in that, baby. Okay, I'm gonna do a little clarifier on that, even though that doesn't feel like it needs a clarifier, but I feel like I need an extra bit of a boost, because I've done just the one card, please, because I feel like, yeah, okay. Look at that, okay? This is the Two of Wands, and this is on the inside. So this really is about the way you look at your life, okay? And this is, the Two of Wands is about like starting over, right? Starting over at the very beginning of a journey, but there is one thing you got, right? You got your little, from the Ace of Wands, new creative opportunity, new thing you're passionate about, or whatever else it might be. But this is all about, no matter how many times over and over again you start, it can be exhausting, but you at least have an idea on the inside that there's something you can work for. You might not know every step, Sagittarius, but you only need to do one thing, and you only need to know, you only have to see 50 feet in front of you, right? You only have to take that one step, then you'll figure it out, then you'll figure it out, then you'll figure it out. There's a confidence there. Now, I know you can be exhausted, baby. It is exhausting having to go over and over again. But again, this is a gift. This skill is a gift, right? Of knowing that you can survive it. A lot of people don't have that gift, okay? So let's think about, where will you find your financial abundance? Well, it ain't gonna be. Now, okay, my first thing that I'm thinking is, it ain't gonna be through someone else, like a collaboration or whatever else. But I think I need a little bit of a clarification, because sometimes collaborations can be amazing, but I think what this might be is a self-reliance thing. That my gut is telling me that's what it might be. Let's get a couple clarifiers here, okay? Where are you gonna find your abundance? Where is Sagittarius gonna find their abundance? Okay, because this is obviously what. Oh no, there's too many here. There's like 5 here. Come on now. Come on, Miss Mona Lisa Vito. Let's see. This is interesting, because I think, it's great to rely on people. I love my collaborations and things. Collaborations are good. They bring you new people, new skills, whatever else. But I think there we go. There's a 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. And what's very interesting, what I'm drawing, what I'm drawing it to is, this person is by themselves. Okay? This person is solid by themselves. 10 of Pentacles, we've talked about this in other spreads, is that this is the culmination of your life's work, right? Of all of the whole journey you've done, of the Pentacles journey of working and understanding where you're going, and the financial justice and all the things that happen. But this, it feels like, yeah, and also maybe a little bit of a dog. Okay, but I think maybe I don't know, maybe you could do something with dogs, I don't know, but this is definitely about being confident that you can do this on your own. Even if you're surrounded by lovely, gorgeous people, you still have to know that this is not, you are not reliant on other people. You can do it yourself, even if you don't choose to. Okay, we want to make sure that we don't get, sorry, that just flew out, but that was several. That we want to make sure, oh no, that's very interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. This is very interesting, because you're going to go, what? These are all completely contradictory, but they're not. Let me explain. Up here, you've got a reliance on somebody else, right? But that's not very good. This could be a romantic person, a partner, a friend, somebody you're collaborating with, somebody who you've, been financially intertwined with, okay? Now, it feels like the key to your financial abundance, right, is standing on your own 2 feet. Now, that doesn't mean, dump everybody that is in your life right now or anything else. That just means don't be reliant on somebody else, because then you give away a lot of your power. You know what I mean? If you're reliant financially on someone else, okay? So you have to learn to stand on your own 2 feet, okay? Even if it's just a side project you're doing on your own, you know, maybe you're busy like at home with kids or something, okay? And you kind of, for a while, maybe you're ill or sick and you have to rely on your friends or your family or your lover to look after you. That's not what I'm talking about. This is like in your life, okay? This is generally in your life. But I think once you learn to stand on your own 2 feet and to get that, be on that journey of the finances and everything on your own, then what will happen? I mean, this is completely the Lovers back where in like where right side up, and also the Two of Cups. So this is about attracting the right people who bring as much to the table as you bring. Have you noticed they're in the same, look, the same size cups, the same everything, okay? Not uneven, not anything with the Star. That's you and your power. That's you and your highest power doing exactly whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, okay? We can't bring in someone who can benefit us as much as we benefit them until we learn to stand on our own 2 feet and understand that, like, you know, that abundance comes from inside you. You know what I mean? That's where that comes from. And it's the same here. Look at the same type of stance. They're like very complementary here, you know, like light and dark, fire and this beautiful greenery there, you know, and they're in this together, okay? And I would say, though, you got to drop the masks, okay? But the masks are dropped here. So, but this is what the abundance comes down to. This is all about getting to a place, understanding, really capitalizing on that resilience, baby, because that resilience is going to be key to you believing you can do it yourself. I promise you, you can do it yourself. Just really tap into that and make decisions that are for your highest good. Be growing and improving and learning all the time, okay? And being good to people and accepting good from others, okay? Because you'll only get this abundance and understanding and collaboration once you're able to stand on your own 2 feet. Okay, that's the financial one for you. Let's do one last card just to take it home, baby. One final thing, one lesson that we need to learn. Nope, is that one card? Yeah, that is. Okay. Yep, this is what I'm talking about, okay? So this is the Five of Pentacles, but on the inside, okay? And what's very interesting about this is, it's so good, that... this again, it's very much pointing to this. This is basically this whole story, and I'll tell you why. Because obviously Pentacles is about abundance and material abundance and financial abundance and everything else. And this is about feeling outside of it, okay? Again, probably here. Look at this. This is the same stance here, right? The thoughts and everything else. However, now this is the Lantern from the Hermit, okay? Now the Hermit is about being on your own, going through your time in the wilderness, but with the Hermit and that time in the wilderness and being on your own and learning how to stand with this resilience and whatever else, same type of light, is that you get wisdom that you can shine to other people. You bring your skills and talents that you learn from being on your own and learning what you like, what you don't like, what your skills are, what your talents are, or whatever. Then you shine that light to other people. So what you need to do, baby, is once you understand that it's okay to be on your own, learn on your own, stand on your own 2 feet, you pick up that lantern, baby. You pick up that lantern and you show the world what you got. And then you will have the people coming to you who love you, adore you, and have as much to offer you as you do them. Okay? That's what it is, baby. That is your financial thing. Everything's going to be okay, but you know what to do now, babies, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching this channel, you know. There's so many good tarot readers out there. So if you like this, give it a like, maybe subscribe, okay? If you have another Sagittarius in your life, maybe share them, you know, like share it with them. They could probably appreciate it too. All right, babies, look after yourselves, okay? Be good. Bye.